Am di Arcadio. Skateboard. Novi start 3 na 3. Ma se prati.
Sam da napravim round.
Ja sam stavio 3 na 3 sa Arcadijom, Hamdijom.
Hamo ne voli futbal, čuo sam. Iz pouzdanih izvora.
A muž, ne voliš ti futbol?
Hamo sebi skinuti bicikla.
Sretavana.
Hamo bi uvijek prvi.
A jebote, kruh, moramo vi opet goma nama mi izbasti. A ne moram, čekaj.
Onda mora mi jebena baraba.
Barako. Udari mi svaku, brate.
Eto, ja se raštalo.
Eto. Moram mi staviti da si lajter.
Ma da jebi se ti mrmi.
Zašto nam? Ovo gubec. Sad kad je moj hamuško i ne punti. Ljubčesto. Jesi pozdravimo vi naš streamer, jesi?
Možda mi nisam informacije namestio, što ne gre.
Što?
Zaboravio.
3 sekundi jeboti.
Pa znam sve u studiju režije. Ne znam, ne gleda liku. 0 vatin, 26 ljudi, neće ljudi gledaju futbal. Samo mi rušiš kanal, mi jebujem i tebi futbal.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello
Peter
to everyone.
Drury, ham sad malo povježbati, ali bez trase i nekih vaših pizdarija.
Really is
Gdje vam
quite a
smije
sight to
ljudima?
behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Just joining us, we are already underway.
Isprepiću prepičke.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Izbog... O, molim te! Rumene Niger.
He won't be happy with that one.
A dan te jebo, ide se popuškura.
And here's Batistuta. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Kakva kajla.
No messing about,
Naša je to
just
sljedeća.
bludgeoned away.
Bravo. Daj, nemoguće da se to stigne. A jesu sretni, majku vam jebem na romanu.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to
A gdje
youth
pokrijete
and
i jebova
potential,
su oni
Peter, it's hard to
gana,
look.
ko majmun.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pusti me,
That
to.
looks a cracking
Idi
ball.
ti, idi za
And
mnom.
he's found the
Pucaj.
way past.
Jebote, ljubčasta hama.
And that's going to be a goal kick.
Ne smiješ R1 stiskat kad hoćeš šutem po nešto.
Oj, moj. Oj, moj.
Disappointed with that.
Po prebijani džojstika hrpa. Aha, mo kurus te sekso.
And Shevchenko. Messi. Shevchenko.
Oj, nebo, drago, otvori se nebo.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Možda je
Well,
smak
neither
čak
side
upanja
has
po
really
zlaku.
grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have
Dole.
come in with a view of
Bravo.
not making...
Now, who's going to be
Mirovi
first to this?
momci. Naš.
A, Bože dragi.
Pedri. So it is still 0-0. Pedri. Batistuta. Neymar. Oh, super ball.
O, gdje se radi po jebova kola?
It was a great
Kako
finish. He
letam
put it
gluh ti
away
bio.
with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
A
Kako je
slightly
gol,
better
zašto
ball would
ovako
have
da je
led to a
već?
very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Aj, moj.
And it's Neymar. Pedri. Pedri! We've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh.
Adams. Nice cutting finish!
To je gol.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Jesse, Cindy Crawford.
Palermo with the corner, there first. Iniesta attempts a clearance.
Žao. Aj jebem ti materu pičku.
Now it's Neymar. He's got
O,
away.
Allahu dragi, ovo je smiješno.
Stood up well.
Ovi će nas ubiti, ovi će nas ubiti.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's played him through.
Žao. Kako možeš tako pustiti
Well, I'm not
loptu
quite
jeblo
sure
ti
he needed to
srčanaj.
hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shevchenko.
Vidiš sam, bravo, nije.
Chance! Sticks it away!
Povali.
They are right back in business.
Gudru,
Listen, the
pali
writing
ga.
was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Pomiri mu mater.
Oh, beautifully
Bubrih.
dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Pa jebem ti ded dida.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're
A jebo ja mater
Ovo još
pasala.
je bašao i tačno. Ovo je nenormalno, ala. Pomiri,
Palermo have their second corner now.
Ostane prva minuta. Već je igrač.
And he thumps it clear.
Naš.
Oti!
And he's had
Onda verovatno
Bože,
malo.
drogi, jel
It's
moguće ovo
anyone's
ikad?
ball now.
Čovjek je odvali Hamanu gašta.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Gulis, sledi stoji gulis. Allahu dragi.
Zato što nije counter target.
Pedri.
Bio na korneru.
A kako nam tu
Gets
da...
over and intercepts. Well, they could break here. He could be in here. Rummenigge. He's decent here.
A jebote,
Oj,
mrmi
mateški
dan.
jeb.
And a terrific save
Pali
from
ga
the
opet,
keeper.
ala.
Well, someone's
Pa
doing
neka
his
ga je
job
palio,
properly,
prođe
Peter,
ga,
that's
bilo
for
će
sure.
ga.
Znak, on tamo ovo ide trokutno, svaka ga bocem tu muđe. Nemoj gulit, Anton li.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
A gdje što daješ
Još.
sam? Neće, brate, sam se...
Neymar pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Nemojte tu da jebo vas dan.
Simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he
Ma
got
samo
off
X,
lightly,
nemoj
it's
svakati,
just
samo
a
X.
verbal warning.
Nemojte gulta vozat sad. Da vam ne budem došlo.
A malo skabija jeboje, mati više.
Xavi Alonso.
Znači sve.
Well played.
Aj,
That has
o, Bog
snuffed
te...
out the danger.
A jebo,
There's the
mater,
half-time
igre nam.
whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Gdje, kod vas?
45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Ovo je pobito. Šalj precižno. Ovo se tam slučaj. Gledam, mnojte se balarmo zaspavati. Sašli dva međe da igraju. Izbacivanje. Imaš kakav megafon da im kaži, evo vam kru!
Turkey get ball rolling for the second period.
Dobro lopta. Dobro lopta.
Danger averted
Samo
for now.
dlaka. Ajde, koliki je čovjek. Oj, koliki je čovjek. Van Dijk i ništa.
It came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Hullet. Rummenigge.
Prebij ga dole, jebu ga
That's just
život.
playing it safe and simple.
Ja džanim, očekujem da će jaka lopta naguliti, nikako nisam tu u igri. Ona dođe meni tu, bog te mazao, dragi. To je čist gol košulj.
Viš kako sam trznuo sad sa ovim, gledaj kako sam trznuo Van Dijkom, gledaj ovo, namjerno sam ga pustio. Gledaj mu Ronaldinho, ovo je smiješno to nije.
O kako ljudi, oni spušti, ali ovo nije normalno. Ovo nije normalno ljudi, bog te jebo, igraću i sve. Nas trojica iz dvojicu uševica. Ma jebo.
A smata svi stigli tu.
O, ić tu jebem ti sunce u pičku. Jebo to živo, dragi, je moguće. Oj, onda.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Gdje? Offside. Znao sam.
Offside.
Mislim, čekao malo, gledaj.
Jebo, mater, pičku, prema govoriš. Oj, Van Dijka, pa nema šanse odvojiti.
To direkt.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Još. Odi guli.
And he's intervened well there.
Bravo, još.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Još.
Shapes
Dole.
Gledaj, ide na ovoga majmuna. A, bože, dragi, još.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromised.
Ode, odmah nabaci, jebo ti mršte mater neki.
To be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looks a foul.
Se traži. Ko tenku njega džanim. A skok ne može odvojiti sa zemlje nikako.
Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Odmah.
Adams gets across to intercept that.
Čitav teren prazan pa više.
Pass the better.
A ja sad velika.
And he's been shifted off it. Pedri.
Ja.
Turkey can
A,
breathe
gdje
again.
dolazi u
Well, that
prostor
tackle was
majku.
immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Iniesta.
Brzo molim
Pitches
te.
it off him.
Nešto da ja moram odvući igrač. Skroz da dozgodam tu pomogu toga.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a great ball.
Ogledaj na šta radimo, bog te jebo.
Nicked it back promptly. Xavi Alonso.
Ajde Ševčenko. A, bože, dragi, program da ne može pa već ima 98 speed.
Camavinga. Now Ruben Diaz.
Ode, mrdi, molim te.
Hullet.
Aj, Allah.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldinho. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione per il Palermo, numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 7, numero 2,
Camavinga,
numero 14.
Ruben Dias.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 28.
Ono je nemoguće ovo, njih dvojica gledati, gledao, sve trojice ćemo sad dali. Ma jebote dan, pičku, nema šanse. Ovo, Bog te jebo u pičku, je li moguće ovo?
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He is through here. Neymar.
Oj, nemoj se...
A pa de... Ovo je smiješno kako je čak izdao lahat.
Aj,
That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Oj, majko.
Odahne, čovjek glavom preglava sa 76 metara. O, jebo majko, još nije normalno. Samo da se riješimo, tako izgleda naše. Hop, čisto, čisto, čisto! Oj, bože moj, jedini, ovo je nemoguće. O, pobjede ljudi, Allahu dragi. Gdje? Neće nikom. Uvjerče do dan te jebu u pičku, je li ovo moguće?
Igra još. Hvala su ga.
Šta ćeš?
Čekaj da probam šutam. Aj jebati se mat.
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Urašće baci si jebo sve mat.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim.
kaže se, ja sam dijete iz mješnog braka, moj otac bio muško.
Danas ja Amina mrmi pošlu na bazen s onim javnim prevozom, tramvaja, ne. Uđeše 3 ili 4 ženske i 2 muškarca. Svi su transići. U suknjama, u onim čizmama kožnim, majku jebali. Rogova naredalo do one aluminijske folije. Oko vrata stavilo ni boje duge ko na Havajima kad dobiješ one cvjetove, ali znaš, boje duge.
Mama moja, satrani, daješ dalmelu. Boli bi bilo na mene sa mnom da ga fufaš.
Aj nek nas je vina tanka i vrat.
Nikad u životu. Ovi nikad u životu.
Igrao liko do ne stvari, raj. Igrao li onaj Amir?
Pa igre on nekako ligu imaju svoje.
Gaga.
Za Gagu ne znam, jer nisam ga...
Gagu u pločke neću izvući.
Izjedo ga mastiš.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me. Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah.
Just eases him off the ball.
Oh, the truth.
It's Watkins.
Yeah.
And he's straight offside. Cleared without hesitation.
Amo idu uvijek na gulite i onda spuštamo glavom, tako iz kornera na prvu.
Turkey with the corner, there first. Keeper's dealt with that. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Rummenigge!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is wildly off target. Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
Well, as close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that could set him on his way.
Ne. Jebote život, kako ispada. Danke,
The assured keeper there. Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. And he's there to clear it.
O moj, komu to go?
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Oh, that's a fine interception. Turkey do have a chance to counter here. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He might be in here. Oh, this is a shot. Goal, Turkey! There is the breakthrough.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was
oh no, this does not look good. Pullets gets through on his own. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side. He's got a side of goal. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
O jebote, ne.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. And he's in a decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Neymar. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Cleared without complication. And He's there to retrieve it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Ronaldinho! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turkey have their third corner.
Sad Dixon, mam pregledaj.
And he's heaved it away. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh. Pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Khan can claim that. Pull it. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Jordi Alba. Always onto this. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Turkey leading 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
He's gone full. Sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Fenerbahce clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Fenerbahce grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Odegaard. Now it's Messi. Now it's Watkins. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Foden.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please any coach. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That He's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Crunching tackle. Watkins. Ronaldinho.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Oh, he's through the middle.
Jebem ti sunce u pičku da ti jebem. O majku ti jebem usta 150 ocjeni, znaš.
Odegaard. Now it's Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get...
Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Možda ono uđanje, kako je.
Substitution for Turkey, number 14.
Ronaldo.
Number 6, Neymar. Number 10, Hullet. Coming on the field,
Doći Messi u stupu.
number 8.
Aj Bože, dragi.
Eto.
O, stano.
Ruben Dias.
Ovo je smiješno, pravno. Allahan
Still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A šta nam se dešava kad
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, nicely intercepted. Iniesta.
A Jesse iza njega sakrio se, jebem ti krepate.
It came to nothing.
Ma jebot.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitz. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the keeper's in command. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's away! Goal, Turkey! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now. Fenerbahce have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's now, and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this alive. Vitz. And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Vitz. Neymar. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Kimmich gets it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Turkey have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very...
Akıllı bu.
Akıllı. Akıllı.
Sad vamo neći namjerno tijeti da pobjedimo zbog Barcelone.
Samo deri.
Oni imaju ekipu strašno.
Ajde, Cijelik. Ljudi se uvijem kad Cijelik. Ovo je baš izgleda hakao ljudi. Hakao na vijaz Barcelona, materijalno.
Kako je ovo za pare? Lukasa Mouru. I Hakimija.
Povuklo je Hakalinog Turea. Pjatija, Barezija, to je sve Hakalino.
Pa sad da igram futbal atomski. Ovo je pobjedio Krnjić, mašala. Ovo Andy treba rezet napravi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well,
thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Sve neće da aplaudiraju.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Baresi is there to clear. Somewhat off target.
Nas izokreta Van
Now
Damme
it's
ubiše.
Lucas Moura is fouled. He's looking to set free a runner. And through to the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, nicely intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? This could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here. Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Kakav je to prijem lopte, niđe živo rob.
It is early, but the game hasn't
Nemo
yet
što igram,
started
igram
to life.
atomski nogomet.
Aimed beyond the
O,
defence.
jala. O,
Messi.
kako brazilsko,
The pass is
koreanska
intercepted.
veza.
Kimmich. Neymar. Interesting ball.
Aj, majko.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oj, kuda neće, opusti me da igramo, jebem ga. Majko.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. Pullets. Beckham.
Pusti kačula Hame.
Looking for the run. Can he get away here? And it's Lucas Moura.
Dobro.
Well, there's the clearance. Pullets. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Abiati can claim that. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. And he's away. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Kad je gol na meti
It all started well enough. Danger averted for now. No, that's been intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Abiati sends that a long way. That pass has been well intercepted. Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a side of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And
they're quick to get it back. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bullet.
Gdje šutni, molim te, što je guraš toliko.
That's been... And the shots! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe! Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Bullet. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe.
Turkey leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Beckham.
Duhame je upaljen na asist 100%.
Baresi. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hakimi. Now it's Lucas Moura. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Turkey head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's in, he's trying. Nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And here's Hullet.
Loose.
Hullet. Messi. Now Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Number 19.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge. Rummenigge finds himself offside.
Samo sekundačku, aha.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho fiddles it through. 60 minutes played. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Messi, and here's Neymar.
A držim Kuranom gultom se otkrivam jednom prebaci meni na Messija. Ostaje trčanje.
This game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and
decent hit! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Neymar.
A jebo je kolac mi radi.
Disappointed with that. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's burst through. He's shifting through the gears and the finish. It's there.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chip through. Chips through. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Lucas Moura. Mbappe. Neymar. And they've got rid. Out of play for a throw. Hakimi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to dink it through. Well, that's well seen too. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Hullet. Oh, great chance! Shapes to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 81 minutes is...
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee has just said play on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, Red, nice interception. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the counter is on. And now the hit! Great football, shot and save.
Turkey just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method.
He'll try from distance. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi.
Oh, I'm a dupla X.
Quick to react. Messi, can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe, great hit!
Added minutes has been indicated.
That is decidedly lacking. It'll be a throw-in.
Čekaj, hajde. Nema ne gabo. Pa jebo mater, ovo je smiješ.
Ja bacio ovo, nisam mu jedni u...
4 extra minutes added on.
Oh,
Cut short.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Opts to play it back. And that will be the final act.
Pušte ga cijelike.
Turkey really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Hullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Akala Yemen
Reflect on what we've seen.
I think we just saw a team winning.
Moj stil ide.
Ovo imaju dobru ekipu isto.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Saka nas ove Drogba izvidi.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters.
Ajde, Hamuš je zavrlo. Oj, kraljice se za mol.
Evo, Krapinska lista, 9.
To je dužina liste. Ah, koliko vam treba pušte. Kurac! Krapinske lise, 10. To je malo veći. Daj nam je ovo. Hamu, padal. Hamuš. Hamuš!
Drogba, chip through. Oh, nicely into. He's having a hit.
Bobo. X, sad X. Krapinski lisac, 13.
Good looking ball. Mbappe.
Ovo je ono čovjek posla svi po sedmicu.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Bravo, bravo. Bogo, aj jebote, prikin Bobo. Sad je reci. Bježi!
Aj jebe, Matu, što treba tu poveći.
Još Drogba u pitu svoje matere, ja jebem.
Kako?
Krapinska lista 9.
Golo.
To je Hamu, šta je ovo? Aj, Hamu, šta je? Lopta jebenje, ja. Apstana. Aj, kako nam mi pune
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
15 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Odjednom mi skoči nekad sam nije gotovo.
Oh, that's well spotted.
To je kućno bilo.
Can he get onto
Ama
this?
kurac moj.
Now that's well seen too.
Ti kažeš, ja sve jensko poznam.
That is good strength.
Hop.
Look at the space here.
Žahamo se upitali, oj Allahu dragi.
Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And Messi!
Amo mi igramo na ovoga, gulite, spuštamo glavom.
Hop.
And back to the goalkeeper.
Viš kako hoćemo mi.
Spread it left. Back into the middle. Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Messi.
Changes him with that pass.
Kimmich. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa. He's through here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's Rui Costa. It's a really well measured ball. It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. That has been knocked clear. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Kako je moguće da ovog čovjek okrene?
That's been intercepted.
Žao.
Oj, Bog te neće, ovo je...
Belletti. Maldini gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Oh, jebo, to je mačo.
Nije probaj pas da se prisa.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Znaš šta je nazad, ima i 50.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar, and it's Hullet.
Kako to ne može?
Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
O jebote, da, dragi
Positioning,
ono.
so good from him.
Šta radiš, Bokan?
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
O, imao te...
Well, he's...
Oj, Allah, 76 metara, oni trče uz ne ide
So
dirao.
the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Baramović, šta mu je sad odbranio protiv
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Jebote, to ti smart assist upali.
Mbappe.
Još Bogom.
Mu Bog te pjana jebo. Uviđaj sad gopu. A jebote, žitvo, imam gopu. A jebe joj nebo u pičku. Po ne bi te se riješio Pegamber da dodam lobu. Jo, šćiglo na mene čovjek.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Himself for not getting there. Bayer is there to clear. He's in. Can he put it away?
Okay.
It's in. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 54 minutes is number 14.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Turkey to get back into this at the start of the second half. Danger averted for now. Back in possession and ready to go again. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Da, Bura.
Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Now it's on it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nice interception.
Turkey showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi.
Što ti daj mi je Bog, to nebo, šta su tako
has reacted superbly there. Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gemeli. Oh, Gugi.
Out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run.
Daj Bože, ti ga dupli.
Ended up in no man's land. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Dove Hamu ljubitira.
Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar.
Hop! Ajo. Hoj.
Rafinha. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Van Dalton cuts out the pass.
O, ne mogu vjerovat. Dole. Gotovo.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
Great chance! They've scored! Turkey are back in business.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Jesi spaktal, Daniel.
Michael Dudikov.
tu dan izbaci najpjesni, nešto ninja. Majke budi. Znači, čovjek kožno jak, uze neku moć, i njih 10 ninja. Katana.
To je jebivo.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 22.
Čovjek je ninja.
Ronaldinho.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
This has become one superb game of football. Turkey surely know by now that they put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Shevchenko. Number
Bergkamp.
23.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way
Ovo
at
je
this stage
Ronaldo
would
jebo
qualify
sad
as a
kroz
steal.
kodu naš.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oj, Allah, resovi nazad.
Ekstra.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Kimi skače Drogbom, Jet to ima.
Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Neymar. And it's Pirlo.
Bravo.
Can he get it through? He welcomes it in.
Ovo sam palo. O, Dante je...
Još.
Eto te. Igra Dudiko. O, jebo.
Well, he got rid of it because he was under pressure.
Jebote, amo. Kljukuša pjana.
That pass has been well intercepted.
A još jedna akcija. Nemoj!
Oh, that's ambitious.
Oj, majko, Božija.
That an almighty thump. Yeah, it
Sve
didn't
Bora
come off,
spolio ovo
but
sa
you can
katanom.
praise the drive and the application.
Ruti,
It
jebem
was
smart.
beautifully hit.
Izgubit ćemo džamijem. O, gdje se upavije?
That has been clubbed
A
away.
jebo vas, nane bogova.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
3-1
So it
idemo,
does
brate,
end all
napolje
square.
ljubčestu, zeleno i
Inspiration,
žuto.
perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Igrač poplavio.
Game then, Tim.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a...
Gledaj sad ovo.
Moraš ko sina ka šuta tako i to.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC. John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC.
Što se borite onaj John Jones, što je onaj? Neće.
Penzija.
Jebo. Sad se smokaše.
Ava poetry in motion, ovi će nas sabiti.
Nema šanse. Ovo je nezaustavljivi trio.
Trio fertih. Tako se zove. Trio pogas, šaj.
Hvala sad kad napuni dupčastu sa 200 metara. Plačučku.
Ja bih da hoće ući jedna ta ljubičica, kad ja vriznu.
Hamo zna vrisam klipom trapane jebog kolača. Ali ima onaj neki vris kao well.
Ovo nećeš nekako mi svijet, da ga dide ispiti ono, znaš. 500 stvari, ona njega pitala, više ček, molim. Ovako mene mrvi između vate.
Ali prvo maše glavom, maše, aha, jes, okej, da, aha, i onda kaže, molim. Sad dajem...
Maho glavu. Ma je.
Molim, velim. Kako je ovaj dobar ventilator s temu Kurana, čovjek ga upali, ode kroz čita boravak. Oj, jebo, mater, ne da je možda kubio u zaglaga.
Jo, kužu, potpora. Prijetno. Vi profila krtavi su familiju.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Ajmo uvera šarafat.
Ajmo uvera šarafat, komplet. Svu postavu izborom.
We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect.
Ovo poezija u pokretu, pazi. Nemojte ljudi!
Pol, brate, ovo ti je pol,
Now this could be a chance. There's a probing ball.
Idi sam, Jano.
Ti samo.
Amo, Bog te jebo gaman.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
On je pjan ranjen.
Pol.
Oj, što rade? Oj, Boga vam jebem drogirano.
Throw it.
Vamo, Jano.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Jebanski, prvi bizon.
Da, jebite se jebova.
A daj, bježi jebote, drugim.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Žak. O, nema, ovo smo gotovi.
Haaland. It's Roberto Baggio.
Da.
Forwards and with intent. Point kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's well seen too. And it's Baggio. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gledaj veliko kako je navlače. Pregledaj. O jebem ti čupu mater.
Showing great feet there. Roberto Carlos.
A bježi Carlos u pičku svoje guzice.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Aj, majko boju.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now Now it's Maradona.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Chance for the header! Oh, he's been caught on it, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Tako.
Goal, Belgium! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky to come your way.
Belgium have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Good-looking ball, and he's intervened well there. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise
Dom
and
te
glory.
jebo u pičku, bro.
Neymar.
Hop, joj!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there.
Tako mladi jako, jo.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Ne primaj jebo.
Kimmich. Now it's
Offside,
Ronaldinho.
bro.
Now it's
Nije na
Neymar.
prvu da da
Pass has
jebe.
gone
Gdje
astray.
centar šuta krute, jebo, ovo je smiješno.
Aha, ljubi.
Lam gets over and intercepts.
Ja, puni si najbolji, svi ste
The pass is intercepted.
Evo.
That has not gone well.
Ona u 8 kila.
João Cancelo can get it clear.
A jebo, kam nula.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass.
Jebe hamo pičku. Kako je
Now it's
opšte
again for a
bacamo
throw
za
in.
bez. Puknje jako, či vio. O, ako krug je jebo, šta je tako šiljiš. A ne mogu vjerovati džaviju. Uzeo krug je jebo, kako je tako zabiješ. Nešto držiš, ti mi on zabada tako.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Oh, here's a chance!
Bože, gledam, igre na
Oh,
kolena.
terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gullit with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then.
Bio na prvu jedan.
So it's going to be another corner.
Jebo
Belgium
Čikan,
have
koji
their
svijet
third
je
corner.
pardirano.
Ronaldinho is there and he can get that clear. Defending was strong and firm. Crosses it in. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's picked out the run.
A jebo,
Ja sam bio čist.
Gullit nije bio
Ja sam
offside.
čist. Dok on tam neš dirati, ako vidio ovo. O, živa te jebu u pičku, je moguće.
Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Sad mi jeboti on sestru.
No messing about, it is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Jebem međed listu tamo, pa napravili. Nije ovdje, ovo može raspravljati neko šakaša, po međed. Sada niko na onu potoka se nečeg šaketa sa onim međedom iz okreda. Znaš ono, ovdje. Oh. Koliko je?
Oni su pauzu. Sad nek naš.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Hampa, spremi ga.
Messi! And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Na brodu Ajkula na prvi ljud na njih.
Keep things simple. Keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Belgium. Stajkos. Coming on the field is number 2.
And the action is back on the way.
Turkey really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything.
Nemoguće da sve trojica ovako izatim. O, Bog.
Ronaldinho. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up
Crveni,
again.
hajde igram.
Rummenigge.
Može. O,
He
kutu
couldn't
jebod ram.
quite make
Kakva je
it.
ovo?
He can get that clear.
Ne može...
Lam. And it's Ronaldinho.
A da Bog da umro Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get rid. And that is a little
A šta
undercooked.
nas je jebote
They're urging him to shoot.
pobjegla. Ne vidim.
Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Jebo je mat.
Now it's Haaland.
Majko moja.
Majko Božja, gdje kocka Bog je?
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Kako glava je Hamo. X.
Not pretty, but it gets the job. Climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Šta vam?
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Face to face with the... There's the hit! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The goal scorer for Turkey after 60
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's headed upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A Bože,
Well, it
dragi,
didn't look good for a
ne
while,
uspije
but
protiv.
that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that's been intercepted. Belgium appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves...
Chance! Goal!
Moraš
Turkey!
protiv.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 23, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution for Belgium, number 10,
So,
Bazio.
time for changes
Yes,
on both sides, actually.
Number 9,
Turkey get themselves into the lead.
Substitution
Well, it's
taking
been
place.
an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rummenigge. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Kimmich picks it up from the goal kick.
Krasno.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Now the finish!
Oh,
Turkey have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
To je čisto tako.
Stood up well to him there. Pull it. Rummenigge.
ja bih poželio,
The
aha.
assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ne mora kad Hamo jednom rukom igra, jednom drži tec.
Da ne među... Opa, ali sta... Igra Hamo, bok!
Look at the space
Jel
here.
mož? Bez
Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
Pokaže ova animacija kasnije. Ham, pijan si džavijem vrlika.
And it's Iniesta. Pull it.
Aha,
We had to make
ide
that,
lijepo
and he
ljubiti
did make
kolač.
it.
Jes,
Alaba attempts a
ukazam s
clearance.
Hamo.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Ne smije hakali, on ga ne
That's a
uzeti
booking.
isto.
Well, what goes through a player's
Zemlja
head
da ne
at times
petka
like
neka
that
daje
is a
malo, da.
mystery to me.
Koliko su ga napravili, ko moja strina Ifa, Džani? Igrao bomat.
Shevchenko. Now it's Hullet. He's one-on-one! And he's got the shot away!
Moja kurva.
And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Izgleda da im sačko kabla. Tak neću ti je veoma tu sve sačko.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Maradona pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Haaland, and that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gerrard. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet.
Daj mu gore, jebem ti.
Alaba. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alaba. And it's Gerrard. Figo.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. He's played him through. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the runner.
Bra.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Odlično.
Oh, good ball. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
A Bogana.
Things looking... And that is that. Turkey have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do, managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Turkey definitely...
Ništa, hajmo
Ovo
vidjeti.
je još jedan, počemo ime.
Haj čućam se.
Aj čao, Hemli.
Sad ćemo reći još jednu.
Ajmo još jedan bez pjane. Tam 2 na 2.
Gledam ga visokobudžetnog filma. Mrvi. Ti pogledaj na Instagram ovaj visokobudžetni film.
No mi 100% s nego handrku našao.
Ti pogledaj, molim te.
Nismo imali ide. Oju, ošno sikira nekako, ono će ispada iz nje sve.
Sad Godnica lapi zaravku.
Pušće, ne znam, mislim. Ja, on će Godnica u nebese, da.
Gdje sam pauzu, moram mi sekundu da uzmem cigare.
On mi izgleda onoga šargana.
Gdje pauzu?
Kad nabijem ga radnika.
Gdje pauzu sam? Aha, ja našao sam.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury,
kakav autojančar kad nabijam ga iz okretu grada, krute, jebu koliko buboči.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury.
Što je
Ja ti sam ili zamislio kad nemam šargana. Šargana
Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford.
Tu iz okreta, iza se puši.
Already we're underway here.
Oj!
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a sharp pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Neymar. Rummenigge.
Dobar.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is has a look and has a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, Bog te znanje.
Ruben Dias. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Aj,
ja
to
bol
dobro.
ti svijesti.
Through to the goalkeeper.
A ne tu Ronaldinho, Allaham da. Još neki
Well, he
specijal.
was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision making and a weak
Offside.
execution.
Nije offside.
Shapes to
Tu
shoot.
se jebe u pičku.
Goal! Manchester United. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 20.
Diciamo mi vuoi che non mi
Lead established.
ništa
Well,
fali.
this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Od
Well, I wouldn't
2
quite
sjeći
advise
je
they
bilo
should resort
strašno.
to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Non sto prendendo la ovo je fascinantno važno.
Ruben Neves. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Ne znam, vidim.
Messi!
O jebem ti ne se
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nuno Mendes.
A jebeva mater sukno.
Mbappe. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oj, krušno.
Ruben Neves. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've told him it was coming.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Into the box. Terrific
A
header.
isto jebe, skače Mbappe.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turkey are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi, boys, and the finish! He has done it! Turkey are back in business. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Tu obično ključavaca la.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual
A
talent on
ti
show.
treba da
It
molim.
could go either way.
And pull it! Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Put it at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Srbiško.
Turkey take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That pass has been well intercepted. Now this could be a decent hit! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries
a shot!
Uđe kontam, hajde ti si kod prolasan. Čujem mi dati loptu, Allah, Tulina. Mogu se krenuti? Stati, Allah.
Pa da,
Torbi, ti šut.
Pa nisam šutao loha, nisam. Hajde.
He's got the shot away!
A vidiš da se meni se samo, kaj se ću biti.
And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's been caught napping.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
Idemo, prođi, molim te. Ovdje prošlo, ne mogu.
Now it's Foden. He is through here. Messi. It's Hullet. Ruben Diaz calmly anticipates. And the first half is done.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Nice.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So both teams. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Turkey have their third corner.
Bacit ću idu na prvu, znaju. Bacit ću. Vidiš, svi došli. A jebe, mater, zabaci loptu.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos.
A jebem ti Carlos, majko, prestan to radi.
Foden! Played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave...
Oh, shooting chance!
Ajde.
Moved on forwards.
Oh yeah, man.
Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge.
Aj, pa gdje Rumi igra jeboti sa sve.
Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Yes.
Ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Hullet. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. And he's Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Corner number 2 then. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Can he latch on to this? Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Shot could be on. Oh, important interception. Defending of the desperate variety. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gundogan. Played out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Lahm. 75 minutes played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. There they go, hunting again.
That's a good ball out wide. Messi going face to face with his great rival. He expected better, and so did he. Messi, quality ball. Rummenigge. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hullet. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rummenigge. There's the hit! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Turkey clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Played right into Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run in for the pieces. It's a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the number on the board is 3. And that could set him on his way. Neymar. He's come in hard. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Hadi,